So I made a video earlier, right, about the true meaning behind that Jesus dying on the cross shit. It was to celebrate his death, not to celebrate life. If you celebrate a motherfucker, you'd have a statue of him being at his best. But no, instead you have churches and they hang a corpse on a wall. They put Jesus all bloodied up and died. And Alan Watts said it before, but I'll say it again in more specifics. Alright? You know what hunters do when they celebrate the victory of an animal they killed? They cut off his head and they put him on a wall. If you know anything about tribalism, that's been done for centuries. So when you put Jesus, alright, your so-called savior, and you put him onto a wall, you're celebrating his death. And not only that, you celebrate the victory of him being killed. Because you didn't love him, he was deemed your enemy. He was deemed an obstacle in the way, or an animal you need to get something out of. If you all love Jesus as much as you say you do, you wouldn't even think about putting him in that type of state, being represented in that type of way. But the reason you was represented that type of way is because you are not a religion, you're a cult. You're a cult obsessed with power, cultivating power by any and all means necessary, no matter how violent or how deadly and or how bloody the situation may get. Because if that was really the case, if that really was the opposite of what you claim to be, then why does all this shit continue happening? So either dominant religion is the wrong religion, or the religion that you all claim is a religion is not a religion. It's a power-obsessive cult, and it's got this world running mad. It's got this world running mad with people obsessed with craving and having, dominating power. Take a look at the way we talk about relationships, power dynamic. Even the politics, successful transfer of power. It's all about power. You are all sick and thriving off power. And people who are with love, who have the power of love, who have the power that comes with a certain energetic source, which is called love, that a lot of people seem to not get. Because they don't want the power of love. They don't want to love. They want to dominate. They want to take you over. They want to crack you open and put another version of you, of themselves in you. And then ultimately, when that abusive relationship doesn't work out, I've seen this with so-called Buddhist spiritual type people all the time. They say they want to heal, they say they want to help their partner, but what they really want is to dominate, all right? They want a lapdog. And I may be a type of motherfucker, I may got that dog in me, but I'm nobody's pet. And Jessica finna about to learn what you do with gods you treat like pets. And you might ask, well, if all this is true, then what is the meaning of God really? Take the Hindus. The Hindus said it themselves. God lives inside your head. The idea, the concept of God lives inside your head. So to truly be able to know God, you must know thyself. Knowing God is knowing thyself, because God lives within you. God is the embodiment of us all. Are we not made in his image? So whatever image you're worshiping, that's why in Buddhism, they have the statue of the Buddha. Not saying that the image of Buddha is God, but the image is a reflection, a mirror, so you can better cultivate and find and talk to the God inside you. You are God in this equation. So, if you're asking an outside God to help you, what you're really saying is, I need another motherfucker to help me take care of my problems, because I don't know how to do it myself. Well, Buddha asked, well, you know what? Sit, meditate until the answer comes to you. Because you're not always going to find the answer walking around aimlessly and just looking up shit and hoping that somewhere lies a quote in that gives you all that you want and need. Sometimes you actually gotta relax, If you don't know the answer now, it'll come to you later. It may come not to you right now, but it will come at some point in time. However, you got motherfuckers that want that, as Cat Williams said, that hot pocket. They want that good shit right now. They cannot wait for tomorrow. They cannot wait for today. No, I'm supposed to have it today because I want it, I deserve it, and I want it. Does that sound like a mature individual to you? That sounds like a toddler, a child. And if you see who's running this world right now, all right, who are talking a good game, it's a bunch of toddlers. They never got what they wanted when they wanted, so he said, you know what, I'm going to put myself in a position where I can want it whenever I want it and however I want it, and you better give it to me or I'll take it from you. Religion, Christianity, in a nutshell. Because they all asked Jesus for the truth. But what they really want is like, Jesus, I want that power of yours. How did you get it? How did you get this? How did you get this title? How did you get this status? How did you get this money? How did you get this thing? How did you get this thing? Oh, Jesus had money. Then make no mistake. Make no mistake. He had that money. He had that bag. That story about that poor hippie Jesus? No. That was his billionaire disguise. Because you see billionaires nowadays, oh, they don't dress like billionaires. They dress just like you and me. And you would never know. You would never know. Unless they would reveal it to you. But they know they're not going to reveal it to you because that is a danger. Because they don't want your stuff. They don't want your money. They want to know how to get it. And all these billionaires you look up to, they had to get it themselves. So guess what? So do you. But there's a price to pay for wanting power for power's sake. So it's been a lot of motherfuckers who died for no reason. And we've been at this battle now for 800,000 years. We've been on this planet for 350,000 years, but we've been in spiritual warfare now for 800,000 years. Why? Because we're not from here. Y'all looking for the aliens, we're the aliens. This is not our original planet, we were brought here. Alright? Sorry, sad to say, it's just the truth. So, that is something that you're going to have to live with, find out yourself. But, this is not our original planet. This battle has been going on for 800,000 years. Why? Well, because we evolved too fast and too quickly, and it damn near destroyed the entire galaxy. Destroyed nearly, not all life as we knew it, but all life almost entirely. So, the creators, which we are looking for, they said, well, we're going to do this. We are going to save these humans because they evolved for a good reason. So, I mean, we can use them. I mean, they're not useless, not entirely. But we're going to put some fail-safes in them. We're going to put some genetic defects in them. We're going to put some fail-safes into them. Spiritual fail-safes, which they can only unlock after they reach a certain level of enlightenment. So every certain enlightenment, you'll get like a psychosis or a depression or a mania that people are going to come after you or whatever. That's just you. All right, you're getting ready. You're getting molded for a higher level of perception. You're getting ready for a higher level of truth. And then after that, it's up to you to do something with it. But once you've reached the ultimate stage, which is the Titan stage, because that's the funny thing about people with religion, right? They're all looking for God or gods, because when they say, oh yeah, I pray the one and only God, the Most High, and they say, which one? The one and only. No. There have been many gods. There have been many gods before. There are many walking amongst us right now, but they don't know that they're gods. And to them I say, well, it's like the Jay-Z song, right? What's a king to a god? What's a god to a king? But then, well, what's a titan? Because in Greek mythology, before there were gods, there were titans. And one titan got so mad with power, he ate gods. Now, he ate his own children. Now, you can do that. You can contemplate that in one or each ways. I got to read the whole full story again, but now I'm thinking like, okay, so either Kronos got so mad with power